Hi there! Welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'll show you how I made this midi version of Rosie dress pattern. I also want to mention in the beginning that I added 23 centimeters to the length of the original pattern. Take 3 front panels and pin them together. Repeat the same steps with the inside panels as well. With this dress, it's very important to press all the seams after each step. Take one shoulder strap and fold it in half, then stitch them so they're approximately 4 millimeters wide. For such a thin straps, loop turner is really the best option, but you can also use a thick string to turn the straps to the right side. For nicer finish of the straps, turn one end inside. Press the seam open and place shoulder straps on the seams. Then place other front panel at the top, so they are right side to right side, and sew them together at the top edge. Just remember to run a back-tack stitch on the straps to secure them in place. Moving on to the back, we're going to repeat the same steps as we did with the front. Place shoulder straps on the seam and place other panel on top, right side to right side. Sew the top edge and then press the seam. Then sew together on the one side of the bodice. Moving on to the back panel, create darts at the back using notches on the waistband. Moving on to the skirt, overlook both seams of the front panels. If you don't have an overlocker, you can use a zigzag stitch. Place one piece on top of the other, right side to right side, and measure 35 centimeters from the waist down to mark where the split would end. together 1 centimeter from the edge. Then press the seam open and continue to press the rest of the seam allowance. Then pin the seam allowance and top stitch the split. Of course, press them using an iron and then place back skirt panel on top of the front one, right side to right side, and sew together only one side and then overlook that seam allowance. The next step, join bodice with the skirt and make sure that all seams match together. Then sew them together and overlock the seam allowance. Also, separately overlook that one side we left earlier. Take a 15-inch invisible zip and sew it to the side of the dress. If you can, use a matching zip color to your dress. Unfortunately, this was the only one that I had this moment, but I think white zip goes well with almost every color. Fold the ends of the zip inside and use a zipper foot to sew the zip to the dress. Then sew together the rest of the side seam. Sorry that I missed recording of this bit, but once you sew the zip to the side, sew the rest of the side together. As I used fabric with a slight stretch, when I finished the dress it was more loose than I wanted, so I sew an elastic to the seam allowance at the back waist of the dress. Finish off the hem, fold it twice and top stitch. that's it, your own midi version of Rosie dress. Thanks for watching.